What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is another episode of Insomnia. Friday morning, 3 o'clock. Saturday, or is it? Yeah, Friday morning at 3 o'clock when this is airing. We have a special treat for you, man. This next guest, he is a Steelers fan. He embraced the Dolphins community for Tua Tagovailoa. He came for Tua, stayed for the community. When we come back, we will talk to this young man from the island of Samoa. So, yeah, man, real excited to talk to talk some Steelers. So, yeah,
Well, they do it.
let's do this, baby. Wrong one. All right, baby.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Finn's Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Finn's Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
All right. No further ado, man. My favorite Us from all the way from the Isla of Samoa. My main man, Q. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Q?
What's good, baby? What's good? What up,
What's going
Crypto?
on?
What up, everybody? What's up?
Yeah.
Not much, man. Chill.
Yeah, man. Like I said before, man, one of the reasons I kind of gravitated towards Q was because God rest his soul, 2015, I lost one of my best friends. And he was a diehard Steelers fan. So I know a lot about the Steelers organization. So I've talked Steelers football pretty much because of him. So just like the Cowboys, but you know what I'm saying? So
All right.
Peace to the homie.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
So hey, let me ask you this. Let me question what you not only started with Marcus Mariota, Tua Tagovailoa, now you got DJ Grella, I can't pronounce his name. He's playing for FSU. You're getting more Samoan quarterbacks. How you like that? And Polynesian.
I'm stoked, bro. I'm excited. I mean, there's always been, a myriad of Polynesian players in college, in the collegiate level, in NFL, in the pros. But the exposures right now, with the social media and how technology is taking things, the exposure is crazy right now, and I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for the future.
No doubt. And And let me ask you this, and this is it's not really a sport, but it's sports entertainment. What do you think of the fact that Polynesians are really taking over the wrestling industry as well?
Man, I just saw that. I saw that. The final boss. How they ended things out at WrestleMania. You got The Rock. You got Roman Reigns. You
Mm-hmm.
got all these Polynesian wrestlers playing. Playing big roles, man. And like I said, same
Right.
thing with the guys in football. The exposure is crazy. I'm excited, bro. Because usually when you ask somebody, when somebody asks you, where you from? They're like, oh, I'm from Samoa. They're like, where's that? What's that? Like, and so I'm pretty sure right now people know, a fairly certain amount of people know where Samoa is or who the Samoan people are and Polynesian people in general.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Before you told me,
Yeah.
I really didn't. I mean, I didn't really know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I always assumed that the
Yeah, yeah,
Samoans were in Hawaii.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But it's no fault to anybody. It's just people they don't know much about it. And and as the exposure goes further along, people start understanding. They start getting educated on the matter, and they
Mm-hmm.
start realizing it's different Polynesian islands, and I'm excited about that, man. I'm stoked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, just like I did that episode with you, and I learned that it's when you got somebody from the Tongas, you got somebody from Tahiti, somebody from Samoa.
Yeah,
They're all pretty much like
Hawaii, Samoa.
Right.
mhm. Yeah, there's a saying that
You could be
all
Samoan, but not
Scotch
Polynesians.
all Scotch is whiskey, but not all whiskey is Scotch. And the same thing said all
Right,
Samoans are
right.
Polynesian, but not all Polynesians are Samoan.
Only Samoans, right?
Yeah.
So, but at any rate, let's get into the Steelers football team. They were, in my opinion, me and Crypto, we talked about this on Insomnia all the time. I think they not only did they win the off season, but I think they also won the draft. I think they addressed a lot of key positions that they need, like offensive linemen and things of that nature. What's your assessment on it?
Well, I don't think the Steelers necessarily won the draft. I think they did what they needed to do in the draft. They did what was expected, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't just go straight left out of nowhere and just pick this guy. We expected them to fill some holes. We expected them to make the picks that they made, and I think people love that. They love that their organization, they're on the same page with the organization in terms of what they need and how many players they need to fill this position. But in terms of winning the draft, I think we have to wait for the season to actually know who won the draft.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
for the final say, yeah.
yeah, but when
Yeah,
I say
yeah,
win the
to
draft, I
see.
mean I think they got pretty much all their
Value
positions,
for
and
what the positions that was needed.
yeah, they didn't overreach for anything
Yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They,
yeah.
If you
So
needed a
they did
quarterback, they
what
didn't
was
go out and pick a
expected of them.
punter per se. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're stupid, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
They
I just want to point out.
Tomlin
I
would
just
never
want to
do
point
that.
out that it's also Omar Khan. It's the GM, and when you got a GM that's on the same page as your owner and your head coach, and in terms of
Right.
selecting or filling holes where they and bringing in players that they need. And man, I mean synchronicity is right there, bro. You can see they're all in sync. They know what they want. They go get it. They got it.
yeah, no doubt,
Yeah.
man. And what do you think of the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh? I know they didn't pick up the
I
fifth year
I
option
love
for
it, bro. I love
yeah,
it, bro. I love the
Mhm.
quarterback situation. I love the QB battle. I want it to be a true QB battle. And I know
Right.
they're gonna give Russell Wilson majority of the reins, but I
Right.
know knowing Mike Tomlin and how they're gonna run the team, they're gonna give Justin Fields opportunities to overstep and to overtake. that position if he's able to prove himself.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. And this is actually, y'all know me, man. We've been at this going back and forth with this tour talk and this tour battle. And really, bro, I'm tired of And then to be honest, man, sometimes I just say things just to say things, because y'all gonna piss me the f off.
Right.
But right. And so I really wanted a true QB battle in Miami because I think it's gonna help Tua more than it hurts him. And seeing it in Pittsburgh right now, though, it's crazy. I'm all for it. May the best man win.
Right.
Yeah. Who are you leaning towards that might get the nod? You think it's gonna be Russell Wilson or
Man, I know Russell. They're giving Russell the leeway right now because he is a veteran and he's easy
Right.
to
He's the veteran of the two. Right.
yeah, and he's in terms of learning the offense and in terms of somebody who's more savvy in terms of the scheme. And I think, yeah, they're going to go his way. But in terms of the future, and that's the big thing right there, the future, they're really, really trying to develop Justin Fields they're trying to get rid of all this tendencies he has. And I'm I watched some of his games, and he has this tendency to, some of the things Tua has, right? Just to not read the defense and just rely on, totally different, and they want him to be sort of like a Russell Wilson, sort of like a Patrick Mahomes, somebody who's able to read and pass, and somebody who's also able to escape and make plays and extend plays. But yeah, so it's going to be Russell, and then for the future, for sure it's going to be Justin Fields if he's able to develop.
Right.
and from what I heard, they didn't extend the fifth year option for Najee Harris either. They didn't give him the 5th year option.
Yeah, and still you see him at.
They didn't give him. So
nope.
He's just gonna play this year,
Yeah.
and they're gonna see if they can offer him a new contract.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they sat down with Najee, because if it was anything else, you wouldn't see him at OTAs. You would see him sitting out, trying to get his money, get his money's worth. And I think they sat him down, they talked about because I really think they want Najee here, but it's just the situation now. They can't really oblige, any of the, not demands, but the requests maybe his team or his representative may be asking. So, but we'll see in the future. I'm just speculating right now.
Oh damn! And what about that defense? The defense with hopefully your boy T.J. Watt can stay healthy, because somebody was telling me that whenever T.J. Watt misses games, they only won 2 games with him gone.
Yeah, but
him gone.
Yeah, man, and that's usually because
it's huge.
It's usually because they were heavily dependent on the pass rush. That's why the defense was like that, bro. That's why the defense won games for the offense. No matter how the offense looked and how unpredictable the games, the outcomes might be, the defense was the one, constant factor in winning some of those games. And because you had that pass rush, it allowed your backside of your defense to be opportunistic, right? And so, but right, we got some dogs, we got some players. I know, you got Nick Herbig, another dude from Wisconsin. His rookie highlights doesn't, but his potential is out there, bro. His potential is out there. We got some other dudes they drafted. Yeah, and not to mention we got what's his name from the Ravens. Oh man, why am I blanking on his name right now, bro? He's one of the biggest stars right now signed to us. What's his name? The linebacker.
I know. Patrick Queen. Yeah, Patrick Queen.
Y'all got him?
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. They got Patrick Queen.
Wow, that was a good pickup.
They also got a cornerback. I can't remember whose name was. They got a cornerback too.
It's gonna be tough. That's gonna be the toughest division, which it was last year.
He's from Carolina. What was his name again? I'm really having bad memory right now. I know the name is in the back of my head. I'm just struggling to bring it out. But yeah, we'll talk about that corner when I remember him. But yeah, we got a few depth pieces. We got some few guys who got some experience playing in their positions, and man, I'm looking forward to how this Terrell Austin puts this defense together.
And it's funny. Like I said, I follow this. Been following the Steelers. Like if I think when you think of Pittsburgh, like for instance, if from the steel curtains all the way now, if you could off the top of my head, I can only name two secondary people: Troy Polamalu, maybe, or Rod Woodson, whatever. Three: Rod Woodson, Polamalu, and Mel Blount. They were any good because Mark Gay, I don't think he was okay. You know what I'm saying? Now flip that on the other side. I can name multiple linebackers and freaking and defensive ends that played for freaking Steelers. So one thing about the Steelers, though, they've always been relying on the pass rush. They're front heavy. Would you say that's a true assessment?
Yes, that is a true assessment. But if you're talking Steelers identity, true Steelers identity, and that's I think that's the direction where Mike Tomlin is trying to take this team, is defense and run. And if you look at Arthur Smith, that's his whole gist about his scheme is he's run heavy. That's why Atlanta had they had that crazy come up with what was the running back they had when they made it to the Super Bowl. And
the year Atlanta went to the Super Bowl, they had like 3 running backs.
Yeah, and it was very successful to what they was doing, but I think the defense just couldn't help me. Tom Brady is just that good, bro. He's just that. He's the GOAT.
Well, they kept passing it, and like, dude, they abandoned the run.
They did not run the ball. Yep.
Sound familiar, Crypto?
Hang on one moment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. So, well, see, another thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers too is you got to realize that you look at Bill Cowher, right? He couldn't get over the hump until he got his quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. He made the Super Bowl, but you know what I mean. He struggled. He had winning seasons, and he was able to make playoff runs, but he did not get over that hump until they got that guy from Miami of Ohio. And I'm hoping that's the case here with Tomlin.
Yeah, Big Ben, Miami of Ohio. Yeah.
Yep, number 7.
Yeah, the
real 15-1 starting out.
The real University of Miami is Miami of Ohio.
No, that's the bootleg version.
You know what's crazy?
That's the bootleg. That's the bootleg one.
You know what's crazy? I actually thought this dude he graduated from Miami, from Florida. I was like, yo, he's a Hurricane, and I come to find out there's a different type of Miami up in Ohio. I was like, yo, there's a Miami in Ohio.
Yep.
Yeah, there is.
It was.
That's dumb.
Well, it's funny.
For some reason, the settlers up there decided to,
there's a Venice
play a mind game with the people in Ohio.
There's a Venice in Florida, just like there's a Venice in Venice Beach, California. There's a Venice in Florida too. Venice, Florida.
How many Miami you know except Miami of Ohio and Miami, Florida?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a town in Europe that's called Miami too.
Miami, it could be, or South America,
or no, Spain or something like that. Because remember, it could be Spain because a lot of these cities are named after town, after towns in Europe. So,
right. I don't think it would be coming from like Mexico.
It means Wales vagina. Much playing. Wales
vagina. Oh man.
That was from what you call it, the Anchorman.
The Anchor Man.
Yeah.
That's an old one.
Wells, Virginia.
Yeah, like Pittsburgh is
Virginia.
historically German. You know, they got a lot of German natives there.
It sounds German.
You can tell because of the way the Trump. You can tell the way a lot of German settlers resided in Western PA and all throughout the state. You can tell because of the way they build their roads. You know, a lot of windy roads, low bridges.
Of bridges.
Some of the scenery. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, how many hours off the coast of you, from where you located to California?
I think 5 hours.
About 5 hours to the coast of California.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miami took its name
an hour ahead of us.
So Miami took its name from the Miami River. The river was named by the Tequesta Indian, word believed to mean big water. Yeah.
It's native.
So to me, it means big water.
So I better not find no Miami in Europe.
Big water.
No Miami, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nobody in there. It's native, okay. So they took it from the natives, okay. Makes sense.
The Tequestia had Miami to themselves until the Spanish claimed it in the 1500s. Pedro Martinez de Alvarez, whatever, and his men visited Tequesta settlement in 1566. So that means Miami means big water.
That's what's up.
Big water.
That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. That's
people at 3:00 in the morning. You're learning something.
Exactly. There's always something to learn at 3 in the morning.
City, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Come down here where it's wet.
Never say you're gonna always come at 3 in the morning and learn get some knowledge. Well, it's geography. you know.
So what do you think you guys are gonna? What's your record? You have a record prediction for the Steelers?
Man, I really didn't think into that, bro. You really putting me on the spot right now, bro.
Of course, that's what we do, baby. That's what we do here.
Give me, man. At least allow me to be decent enough to allow me a couple minutes just to think about it.
Yeah, for sure. No, we'll get back to that question. We'll get back to that question.
You could bring up the schedule if you want, Shake.
Yeah, let me do that.
You wanted to go through it. You could bring up their schedule and kind of go through to help them. Pick it from there.
Know what's gonna happen. You already know what's gonna happen, Crypto. W all the way.
Oh yeah.
We going 17-0, baby. We going 17-0. Super Bowl.
Okay. You'll be the third franchise to do it in the regular season. Third team to go perfect.
That's how it all starts. It all starts with delusion in the beginning of of the off season, and then reality starts setting in.
Especially if you open up and lay an egg, like it goes 17-0 after one, 16-1.
I remember was it last year or was it 2 years ago? I remember last year I was so stoked, bro. I was like, yo, defense is really, we got some players, and we had the 49ers, bro. End up laying an egg against the 49ers. Like, man, I did not want to talk, bro. I was talking a lot of smack about that week.
Right. Leading up into the game.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to avoid some of the faces. I'm not going to be talking.
Thing about y'all coach is the only coach to never have a losing record.
Never losing season, yeah.
Is it really? Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is it just him?
Yes, him. Crazy, he's the only one.
He's good.
He's definitely going to Hall of Fame. There's no question. He's the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, technically, Mike McDaniel's never had a losing season.
Yeah.
but in
Technically,
terms of longevity and
as far as longevity, yeah.
under
Yeah.
his tenure, yeah. But he
Yep.
keep that up for what, about 14 more seasons? All right, you good, bro.
Then right.
Definitely in the Hall
Yep.
of Fame.
Right.
I know a lot of Steelers fans, Steelers people are upset because, you know, he doesn't have a what you call it, I mean, he hasn't had a playoff win in a while, but playoff wins don't you know what I'm saying?
They've been pampered, Shake. They've been pampered, bro. And I realized, and I'm saying that out of experience, because I've been like, man, why did we not get into the Super Bowl? Where didn't we go to the, that's me too,
Mm-hmm.
But I realized, man, we've been pampered so long. We've been having these great seasons, these great teams. We forgot how to lose, right? We forgot the point in our, where we
That
start
when you guys are
rebuilding and
right,
yeah.
you guys really don't
And
even
it
go
all
to
starts.
full out rebuilds though. That's the thing. That's why you
Yeah.
guys only had 3 coaches. You never do like full breakdowns, like gut the team and then just start over, where you just like 1-16.
All right, here's the schedule.
Yeah.
Here you go. Wait a minute,
That's
you're not
Dallas.
a Cowboys fan. You're not. Oh, he's not. You're not.
Damn.
Oh, my bad. You're not a Cowboys fan, right? My bad.
Come
No,
on, man.
All right, here we go.
That's offensive, bro. I'm offended, Shake. I'm offended. I'm
No.
offended, bro.
Man, Molly Mall will be happy with your conversion right here on the Insomnia 3 in the morning. 3:26. They're gonna be happy with your conversion to the Cowboys, man.
So, all right, here we go.
Bro. I'm offended. You offended me, Shake.
All right. Right, here we go. Listen, you guys are starting off with Pete's team, the Falcons.
Yeah, you're starting out with Pete's team right out of the gate, man. You guys are right out of the gate, man, steaming. I think that's a road game for you guys. I think you guys are on the road for that one. I think the white ones are road games.
Yeah. Away, white is away. Yellow is home.
Home, right?
So you guys,
so you guys starting out back to back.
Yeah, man. That's 2 W's in a row.
But you got the Cowboys. You got y'all beating the Broncos. Okay. Then you go and you got to host the Chargers. Actually, gonna pick y'all in that one.
Yeah. You guys are hosting.
But we're gonna win that Chargers game. We're gonna win. We're gonna win the Falcons, the Broncos, and the Chargers. But that 4th week, that's a trap game. We're gonna lose that one.
Everybody got the Colts as being a trap game. Even some of Dolphin fans have picked, a lot of Dolphins fans, you'd be surprised, picked us to lose to the Colts as a trap game. As one of those games you just wouldn't
So what's crazy is
that's that type of team. They're that type of team that do that to you too.
Yep.
They're the kind of team that would do that to you. Yep. That's a good game to pick as a trap game.
The Colts could lose to a team like who? Who's one of the worst teams? They could lose to one of the worst teams, but they could beat one of the best ones too.
Exactly. They'll turn around and beat Kansas City, and then turn around the very next week, lose to somebody like the Panthers. They'll get destroyed by the Panthers.
Under what's his name? What's his face? The guy that took over for AR-15.
Minshew.
Gardner.
Minshew.
Yeah.
Under Minshew, they were deadly under Minshew, but under
they were pretty good. They had a good season.
They were different. They were
9-7, 9-8. So yeah, they finished good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they did pretty good without losing their quarterback. They was one of the teams that lost their starting quarterback as well.
So I take it. Look, if you look at the pattern, the Steelers are playing the NFC North. I'm sorry, the NFC East, and then they're playing the NFC West. No, NFC. What's the? I'm trying to think. Yeah, the NFC.
Who?
Yeah. You guys are playing the AFC West, right? And then and the NFC East, right? So
yeah.
From the jump, you guys are playing your 17th game, because the 17th game is the a lot of people think the 17th game is
be an NFC
game. Yeah. So
week
1,
they will be playing an NFC team that's placed the same as them. Third place team, they will play the third place team.
Yeah, so they're playing the Falcons right up the gate. That's
right at the gate.
That's the 17th game.
You sure it's the Falcons?
Yes, the Falcons,
Because the
because they're playing
Falcons were.
they're playing the NFC. They're playing the NFC East. If you look at the Giants, they play the Giants, the
And
Commanders,
the Eagles,
the
right?
Eagles. So they're playing the East. So the
So
17th game is a NFC
is that
team
one
that
game, the team that
just
finished
like we're
third,
playing the Packers. We're playing
second,
Dolphins
yeah.
are playing the Packers in
Right.
Green Bay. So
right. That's their 17th game.
yeah, we got 9 away games because next year we'll get the home games.
Right.
So in 2 years we'll be playing Green Bay again in Green Bay. So
Yeah, this time the Steelers got 9 road games.
yeah. That's
Oh,
NFC.
home games.
It's AFC, NFC. So NFC will play the this year NFC plays 9 home games. Next year NFC gets 9 away games.
Right.
But the flip side is they get less preseason games
No.
at home.
Depends on your division whether or not you get 9 road games.
Huh? No,
Because
it's a
you
conference. It's your conference, not your division. It goes by conference. So the NFC gets 9 home games in the 1 year. The AFC gets 9 home games the next year. So all AFC teams are getting 9 away games.
Oh, AFC team gets 9. No, it can't be.
Yes.
Because it depends on which division you play too.
No. All 9. I'm telling you, all that's why I do it by conference. All AFC teams. Look at if you see, I'll tell you what. I have your Zelle. If you see an AFC team with 9 home teams, point them out to every 9 AFC team you have that points out a 9 home game. I'll send you $10.
So this season,
well, you just gave me $10, Jake. Man, that was an easy $10.
Well, what AFC has 9 home games?
We're looking at the team right now, the Steelers.
No, they have.
That was an easy. That was an easy. That's 9 home games for the Steelers.
1, 2.
I'm looking at it right now, Shake. Yeah, you're right.
You just gave me a quick $10.
1, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What?
You got 9 for the Steelers.
That's a bye week. That's a bye week, bro. That's bye week.
But they got them. They got them.
You're right.
1, 2,
it's a bye week?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, that's why I got mixed up. I was looking at the yellow.
Yeah, that was a bye week. Yeah, so they're at home.
You thought you had $10, huh?
No, I was looking at the yellow coating. That's what I was going by.
Same. Me and you, same. I thought it was a home game.
I thought that was an actual home game because it does have the
2,
Steelers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 away games.
Yeah.
So AFC has 9 games, 9 away games this year. All AFC teams.
Yeah.
So this season, right? This season alone. So next season they get what?
Next season, they just go back over to the home games being.
8 home games.
Next season.
This year they get 8. All AFC teams get 8 home games. Next year they get 9 home games.
Yeah. Right. It just alternates from year to year, back and forth between the conferences. Okay. Yeah, I sure enough thought that was a freaking home game because it actually got the Steelers freaking emblem in there.
Who's winning? The Steelers are winning that week. So
yeah, I'm like, wow, they could have graded out or something. Don't put it the same color. They could have made it gray or something or a different color or blacked it out. Jesus. Because you see the little thing down there, the little guidance says if you're home, you're yellow, and then away if you freaking white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should have made that a different color. The bye week.
Yeah, that totally threw me off. I thought I had an easy $10. I'm not blaming nobody else but the people who made this damn chart.
I'm telling them that they owe you $10.
They owe me $10 exactly. They owe me $10. I was like, Shake don't owe me 10. You guys owe me 10 for making me believe it. Oh man, that's crazy. Steelers go win the bye week before the Redskins game, right? The Commanders. Oh, damn,
Yeah.
you guys played
I
them
think
right after
everybody
we
wins
play
the bye
the
week.
Cardinals.
Hey, but
See,
hey,
we play
check
the
this out.
Cardinals that
But
weekend. I think we
dude,
play
hey,
them.
listen, they think you think. Hey, listen, they think we have a gauntlet. Look at this. After the bye, right? You got the Commanders.
No, Shake, not Shake. Hold up, Shake, hold up. Before we go, I know that's where you're trying to go because that was the talk of the town is that the later half of the schedule. But let's get through all these teams before the bye because I really want
Okay.
to talk about that. But let's get through all these teams before the bye.
You got to
So
play the
Jags
Cowboys
week
next after
one,
after that game.
okay, Cowboys. That's a dub. Bums.
Mhm.
Okay, you guys beating the Cowboys. Okay, okay, I see that. All right,
So
go ahead.
what's your record now?
Raiders
4-1 or
4-1,
5-0?
4-2.
5-1. You got them losing to
4-1.
the Colts 4-1.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's a 4-1. So I don't know about the Raiders. The Raiders give me some trap game vibes too. So I'm gonna give it to the Raiders
Okay,
because we usually
4-2.
lose to teams like that. It's in our nature to lose to teams like
Okay,
that. So that's 4-2. We're gonna win over the
okay.
Jets, win over the Giants. And then we're gonna have our bye because the
6-2 before
second
the
half
bye.
of this schedule is ridiculous. Whoever made the
It
schedule
is.
needs to
It's
yeah
brutal. God.
yeah.
Woo. Yeah, you guys do
And
have
so
a
we're gonna
tougher
take that
schedule.
bye. We're gonna enjoy that. We're gonna enjoy that bye
Well, you know what?
Penn,
What's
Penn
funny
six and
is,
two, and you guys could be at the top of the conference by the time that dust settles too. At that time,
hey, look,
you
it's
could be.
I'm gonna say
Man,
this. Technically, but not legally, but technically, the Eagles game is a home game because they're in the same state. You don't have to far.
But they on the other, they on the
You
other
don't have to
side
go
of the
that far.
state though.
nah, Shake. That don't
4
count,
hours
bro.
away.
It's
Yeah,
all
they way on
green
the
over
other
there.
side.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
the Eagles are closer. Listen, the Eagles are closer to Steelers than Cleveland and freaking Baltimore.
It's like saying Miami
Well,
has a
the
home
Eagles
game when they go up to Jacksonville.
You mean if
Yeah,
Pittsburgh is
it kind
closer
of
to
is a home
Cleveland?
game.
Yeah.
That's why people were pissed off because Jacksonville, we don't have any. Our first game opener is against Jacksonville, and they're like, that's not really an advantage because the Jaguars have to play through the same heat. That's the thing about
But
our
is
home
it
field
really
advantage.
as hot in Jacksonville?
Oh yeah, it is. They don't have any.
bet.
Think about this: Jacksonville, and Orlando are hotter than Miami because they don't have that ocean breeze. They're in the middle of the state. There's no ocean breeze between those states.
Okay. Well, I thought they still get kind of like them cooling effects from them in them lakes inside the middle of the state.
Shit, we only got one lake, Lake Okeechobee.
Right. That's a pretty big lake, though.
Yeah, but it's
Okeechobee is pretty.
it's like what? It's like about 5 hours away from
I don't.
Jacksonville.
Yeah. I don't know how deep that lake is, but it's a big one.
Yeah,
I just
that's
don't know
pretty
the
much
depth
where
of
we
it. I
get our
gotta
water
look
source.
it
A
up.
lot of people get their water source from Lake Okeechobee.
From Okeechobee. Okay.
Yeah, that's a small town too, Okeechobee. Holy moly! That's like
Yeah.
one of those. That's like one of those small towns that you see in Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I was going to buy some property down there,
Is
some
that
land,
type of lake?
just some land.
Is it that type of lake where you can spend days out in the water and not get to the other side?
No. You
can get to the other side in one day.
It's not one of those Great Lakes, right? It's just
no.
it's a
Right,
Great Lake, but it's not a Great Lake. Oh,
No.
Right.
Okay.
One thing I can tell you, there's
I'm thinking
alligators
it's
in
that
there.
one of those lakes. Man,
Oh,
it's one thing
sometimes
about Florida, man.
alligators be in that
Can't
lake be in that one too.
Shit,
Hey,
any body
can't be too
any
sure,
body of
man.
water, any body of water that's in Florida,
bro.
there's in Florida. There's an alligator in there.
Okay.
I mean,
I heard this. I heard this funny thing is.
water, bro.
I heard this funny
Mhm.
thing that he goes, how do you tell? I'm from Florida, so I'm gonna give you a good example of how to tell if you see a body of water, how to tell if the alligator's in it. If it's wet, there's an alligator in there.
That's stupid shit.
Wow. Well,
uh,
damn, man,
That's
that
stupid.
goes my outdoor swimming adventures.
No,
uh-huh.
no,
Swimming in
no.
open
Hey,
bodies of water,
crypto. I
you
don't
know.
know, man. I've been watching too much YouTube, too much, shorts to be knowing
Yeah.
that Florida is one of those states where you can't just be, strutting around out and about because you can see
Right.
all sorts of wildlife just come across you, bro.
Right. Just coming at you, right?
Oh, and by the way, if you
I
if you,
don't
if
want
you
to be
think,
running onto no crocodiles and alligators, man. I don't do them. I don't do
yeah,
alligators.
I was gonna say we got crocodiles in Salt Lake waters, so
Hmm.
Bro, they
I
and
got
wouldn't
sharks.
ducks,
want to
they
be.
got gators, they got pythons, and that's a invasive species.
Now, I
Those
would rather
pythons.
encounter
They got
Hmm.
an alligator than a
Iguanas.
python. I don't like pythons.
We got meth heads.
oh yeah, they got
Methods.
meth heads, they got crackheads, they got
Speaking of what you call it, have you ever seen a flamingo in the wild, Shake? Because I heard they pretty prevalent too in Florida.
No,
You
just
never
in
seen
like
a flamingo?
just like in parks maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, peacocks. That's another one that I was going to ask you about.
I see
Have they be around there?
Ibis be flying around.
how far are
You
you
said
from the from
Angus?
the you watch Dear Meat for Dinner?
What's that?
He's a Florida dude. How far are you from the Everglades?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, I watched this dude. He's a
Hmm.
YouTuber. He has
Mm-hmm.
a family channel. His name is Dear Meat for Dinner. His name is Rob, and he does
Mm-hmm.
that. He goes out, he hunts alligators, he fishes, he dives, um, he goes. And then I'm looking at all this, and like, I see people in the comment go, "Man, that's crazy. Florida got all this," and I'm looking like, "Man, they got all these wild animals, damn poisonous snakes, and
Hmm.
hell no, bro."
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Florida.
I can't do snakes or crocs. I could do spiders and things like that, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't do
Spiders
that.
okay.
I'm good with spiders. I like tarantulas and stuff, but I
I
can't
want
do
you
the
to think about
snakes.
this. At nighttime, there's so many mosquitoes you could actually hear them buzzing.
Bro, I
Damn.
mean, I thought mosquitoes down here were bad. And that dude, he had one of them videos. I've seen the mosquitoes, bro. Them dudes is big, bro. Like big mosquitoes, bro. Like,
Damn.
God damn.
Yeah. Is it true, Shake, that a lot of people be dying in the Florida lagoons, the Miami,
What do you
because of the
mean?
riptide? I heard it's dangerous because of the tide. People be drowning in the lagoon.
I know they drown on the beach too because of the tide.
Yeah, like it's a lagoon out there near the by the stadiums, and then they got one
Mm-hmm.
in the South Florida, Miami. Those lagoons, they said it's real dangerous because they have them riptides.
Yeah.
Them waters are like black, man. That make me think that there's no bottom to them damn waters.
Have you ever been
Or is
to
it just oil, or it's just real dirty?
Have you ever been to a Pittsburgh Steelers game? Crypto.
Uh,
No, I've been to a Pirates game, but never a Steelers game. Only Pittsburgh team I seen in person was the Pirates. But yeah, I
That
never,
should be on your
I
bucket list. That
that
should be on your bucket list, right? Steelers.
yeah,
Going to
that's gonna be
Steelers
on my
game.
that's
bucket
actually
list
the
because we
I
have an
heard
opportunity to
I
play
read
them next
about
year if we end up in the same place.
I read somewhere that the Pirates is actually the main team for the city of Pittsburgh, not the Steelers.
The what team? The Pirates
The
is what?
Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's actually like the main team. That's the first team that
Yeah.
had
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
baseball. Is
Well,
it
you gotta think
baseball?
about
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
baseball.
You gotta think about this too, man.
It's free to come in after the seventh inning, at least at the time that I was, that I was able to
You
get
know,
in the game.
the Steelers go back to war like because during World War II, they had the Steelers and the Steelers and the Eagles combined to become the Steagles. So
Yep.
that tells you how
And the
far back
Mm.
Cardinals
they
too.
go.
They had to
Right.
they had to combine with the Cardinals too, named the Card Pitt. during those
So-
World War II times.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals, the the baseball
Yeah.
team.
No, the football team, the Cardinals.
Oh, when they was in
They
St.
there was a
Louis,
team. I think so. I heard during the World War
because they
II
was
they
in
had to
St. Louis
combine.
for a
It was
while. Hmm
yeah, they had to combine, just to create the card pits.
Nice.
You know, if I remember correctly, St. Louis is the only city that had the same mascot for both of its for two of its major sports leagues team.
Mm.
I think that's the only city in America to have the same mascot for two different separate sports, professional
Which sports
teams.
was that, Crypto? Educate me.
Football and
Which sport was that?
football and baseball.
The Rams. The Rams
No,
and
they
the what? St.
No,
Louis?
St. Louis
no,
Cardinals.
it was St. Louis Cardinals before they moved to Arizona.
Oh,
And then they became the Phoenix
Oh.
Cardinals. Then they switched to Arizona Cardinals.
oh,
And then the expansion happened to move the
Okay.
Rams from Los Angeles to St. Louis. That was the original the team that the Rams is now. You know, that was in St. Louis, that Ram team.
okay.
But that's how they switched and got it over. But that was the football Cardinals that also was in St. Louis, along with the baseball Cardinals, being the only city to have that.
Yeah, guys, don't mind
Have
the
the same
cartoon in the back.
mascot
It's
for
just,
two different teams. It might be another one out there, but I think it was different team. The Giants were different. They was in different cities. Football Giants and the San Francisco Giants. But they were in different cities though. They wasn't in the same city. At the time, at least they wasn't, they hadn't become the San Francisco Giants.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
that's crazy.
Rather than do the same thing, Pittsburgh Steelers and Philadelphia Eagles agreed to merge so they could have enough players. The Steagles, as they known, split home games between the two cities and played together for the 1943 season.
Steagles was
What was
actually a dope game, bro.
Steagles? Mm-hmm.
Steagles.
Yeah.
So they did was they
crazy.
combined. So they played one game they'll play in Philadelphia, one game they play in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
The city of
Makes sense.
brotherly
They're
love.
in the same state.
City of Brotherly Love.
So, and listen, I appreciate. I know you got to get running. Q. Appreciate you. Before you get your final thoughts, man, I do this thing, a show called, which I've seen you in it's called In the Blender, right? And one of the questions
Hold on,
I
Shake.
asked
Hold
Doc.
on, Shake. Hold on, Shake. Look, hold on. My bad, brother. My bad for cutting you off. But let's get through this schedule real quick, and then we'll
Okay.
we'll move on.
Okay.
Mom's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
upstate.
You can go
They're
ahead.
eating already. So
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You
Alright,
can
so-
finish out your schedule. You got you at 6 and 2
Yeah.
at the break. You can finish out.
right,
Okay, my bad.
So Washington Commanders, that's a dub at 7-2.
7 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, and then we're gonna split with the
Ravens.
with the Ravens and the Browns. So that's a dub right there, home. That's a loss at the Browns. That's gonna
Okay.
be 8-3.
8 and 3. Yep.
We're gonna win at Cincy. It's gonna be 9-3. We're gonna win at
Continuing that streak.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
10-3.
Okay.
We're gonna lose at the Eagles. 10-4. We're gonna
10 and
lose
4.
at the Ravens. 10-5.
10 and 5.
We're gonna win at Kansas City. We're
Okay,
It's
gonna
home.
win
It's in
Packers.
Pittsburgh. You guys are winning the last two of the home
11-5.
games.
And then and we're gonna win Cincinnati at home.
Cincinnati. Okay.
So it's gonna be what? 13?
So
13 and
12
4?
and
No.
12 and 5. 12 and 5. Yeah,
Right.
that's
Right.
12 and 5.
Yeah, that's what I got for the Dolphins.
Sounds believable.
And that's a flip
reasonable,
game.
right? That's reasonable, right?
Mhm.
It is. Yeah, this
Mhm.
is.
And then I think there's
you
a
never
couple
know
of
what
games-
else 5 wins
Yeah.
will come, losses or 12 wins will all be, because you might still have the same prediction. Like, for example, I said we was gonna go 11 and 6 last year. We went 11 and 6, but the wins and losses came from different teams. it came with a different combination of 11 wins versus the 6 losses. And I think I had 3. I ended up getting 3 of the losses that I thought we was going to lose become wins, and vice versa. The ones I thought we was going to win, we end up losing. So we still ended up with the same record because it was just switched out with different teams. So yeah. Right.
Because really, I was gonna say, man, because last year we swept the Ravens, we swept the Bengals.
And
really,
the
I was
Bengals,
gonna say, we're gonna sweep. Yeah, we're gonna sweep the Ravens and the Bengals, but I can't even say that because that's just last year. This year,
Right.
I don't know what this year is gonna hold, But the
Right.
splitting it sounds more reasonable and believable, and instead of saying we're
Right.
gonna sweep all them.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, you split with a couple of them because they're division games. They're the toughest for the most part. They're the tougher
Yeah,
games. The Ravens and Browns are definitely the going to be real tough, and the Bengals. So yeah. 12-5. Hell, I would say with this schedule, 11-6 is still good. If you ask me,
yeah,
I won't say.
yeah.
I
You
would
right.
still say
You right.
y'all had a successful season if y'all win 11 games, especially with this schedule. That's a real success, and that would be Mike Tomlin yet again with another different set of quarterbacks, showing that he
Yeah.
know how to
Yep.
win regardless of who's under center. And further proving that he's a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah.
That
He's a
right
first
there would
ballot Hall of
that
Famer.
would be like a
That's in
yeah.
my book.
That will definitely further cement his gold jacket. You know what I'm saying? Being, winning,
Yeah,
having yet another winning season, and then getting a new, teaching a new offense to one of the 2 quarterbacks, Russell Wilson or Fields. If he's successful with either one, hey, that's good. Rooney ain't got no reason to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't, because
that
he
just
let
proves
he
that.
let y'all
That just
coaches
proves that.
resign. He don't fire coaches. He just let them resign on
Yeah,
their own. He don't fire
right.
guys.
That
You
just
know.
proves that whatever situation he's put in one constant with him is he's not going to lose a season, right? Even last year,
Yep.
you look at the offense that we had last year and the coordinator situation that we were in. Mid-season, just switching out coordinators or just firing the coordinator and have these dummy coordinators come in. And man, my hat off to this man, bro, because he's been getting a lot of flack by the fans, these dumbass fans, bro, talking about
Mhm.
you should be fired and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I really respect Mike Tomlin and his demeanor and what he's brought to the team and the consistency of the game and in terms of winning percentages. I really respect this man, bro. And if he goes out, I don't know who's going to take it onto his mantle, who's going to fill his shoes. So
Right.
right now,
Like,
Pittsburgh
who's
Steelers
his
fans,
assistant that they kind of
Mhm.
like,
yeah, please, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, enjoy the time you have with a great coach right now because if he's gone, I don't know who's going to take up his mantle.
That is a mystery.
You
You
know,
ain't
there's
lied
gonna be a
about
team
that.
that
I'm
you know.
I'm still wondering. I'm like, damn, who actually is on the pipeline that you guys are grooming to slide in, to kind of do something like that, to take over right away.
And usually,
I,
it's something like that, right? And when it comes to like when that it's come to that point where the coach is at his he's at the end of his line and you right now you're grooming somebody to come in. Usually they you get a certain idea of who they want and who they bring in, but
Hmm.
right now I really don't know who they got.
Right.
yeah,
It
but I
could
tell
be
you what,
somebody on staff or somebody that they already kind of like
Probably,
gave the nod to ring to
probably.
say, hey, once Tomlin decided to go, you're the next guy up. I think they probably already had that discussion already.
yeah, they the hot college coach or something like that. But
Yeah,
either
but
way,
see, they
look,
always have a succession plan because Tomlin was a succession plan,
no, actually, he
So,
wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
but well, he was on the special teams. He was
No,
already
he
in
wasn't.
the
Yeah.
All right,
building.
let me tell you what happened with Mike Tomlin because, like I said, I'm a Steelers. Because my homeboy. So what happened was
Hmm.
the off. All right, remember the Super Bowl, the offensive coordinator, the when they played the Cardinals, the head
Okay.
coach of the Cardinals was supposed to get the Steelers job. He was in line. So what they did was obviously
Okay.
being Pittsburgh Steelers, they had to do the Rooney Rule because they invented it. And
Yeah, it was them.
Mike Tomlin got an interview and they blew him away. That they're like, you know what, we're gonna hire you, but this guy is gonna get it instead.
You know what? I do kind of remember that part now, Shake. Yeah, now that you bring it to my memory. Yeah,
Yeah, because
it
remember he was
was
a
another
defensive
guy
coordinator.
that
He was a
they
defensive
used the
coordinator.
Rooney
He
Rule
was a
for.
defensive coordinator for the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings, for 1 year.
Yeah,
So yeah,
right.
the
Yep.
guy and the guy that was supposed to get the job ended up coaching the Arizona Cardinals, and
The Cardinals.
they faced each other in the Super Bowl.
Who are you talking about? Are you talking about his, what's his face?
I don't remember his name, but he
Uh,
looks like Jeff Jarrett. He looks like Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff
He
Jarrett.
was the head coach.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was the head coach of the
No, I
Arizona
know what
Cardinals.
yeah, I know. Didn't he end up coaching for this? No, I mean being offensive coordinator for this. What's his name?
No, yeah, he was supposed to get the job, but instead he went to
ended
the
up going to
Cardinals.
coach them, and that was
Yeah.
the year that the Cardinals went with Kurt Warner to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah, and then they made up. Well,
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
either way, they would have made up at the Super Bowl either way.
Right. Yep. That was the Super Bowl. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
He was the one that was. Yeah. They changed because of the Rooney Rule. They was like, oh damn, Tomlin. Yep. Blew his way with that. And he never looked back ever since. Yeah. He said now the guy been left his job. What? Maybe what? How many years after that Super Bowl appearance?
yeah.
he, and Tomlin's still here. A decade later.
I reckon it's gonna be a while before Tomlin even hangs
Yeah,
up the
because he's
belt
still
or
young
whatever.
when you think about it. He's still young. He's
Yeah,
not
he's
that
the head
old.
coach.
Yeah, he's not old.
And
And the Steelers, they have a tenacity to hold on to their coaches, especially the ones that's been there for a while. Like, and Tomlin's
Yeah.
is in that conversation right now with tenure he had, and man,
Giving them 25, 30-year contracts and say, hey, leave when you want to leave. They giving them 30-year contracts. They got this is what the Steelers do. They do what the NBC did with Notre Dame. Just give them a lifetime contract and they just term out on their own. They don't even say I want you for 5 years. They say you here for life. You leave when you can or when you want. I believe now that's what's going
you leave
on.
when you get tired of us.
Just leave when you get tired of us. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's kind of like Notre Dame and NBC. We just go put you on. That's what they doing. Yeah. Steelers giving out lifetime contracts. That's what they do. Rest of the league, they say, nah, we give you 5 years. That's it. 5 years.
You got that amount of time to take us to the Super
Yep.
Bowl. 5 years.
To take us to the Super Bowl, exactly.
And that puts pressure on those coaches. But you come to the Steelers like, yeah, we're gonna sign you for life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sign you for life.
And, the coaches be like, you know what, I'm gonna get you to the Super Bowl this year, and I'm gonna retire next year.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. They've been doing it. It's crazy because they've been doing it for about 50 plus years doing it too. Damn. Because we think about it, our coach, our first coach, Shula, he technically had that same kind of lifetime contract too, Well, he kept winning and winning, And he was at year 29 or so. All right, pass the baton. It's crazy. And we've had like 29 different coaches since then or whatever. We had a whole bunch since after him, since he left. Like, damn, that's crazy. Jimmy Johnson
Hey,
couldn't stay on.
did what's his name? Bill Belichick get picked up by a team? Oh, he's
Nope.
still out
No,
there.
no,
He's
he
still out
didn't.
there.
You
He's
guys
still out
think?
there.
Do y'all think he's gonna be able to
Try to come back
reach
in
that
next year.
accomplishment of-
Yeah, the next
No, yeah,
coaching
try to
cycle.
come
Yeah, I
back.
think he's gonna try it. Yeah,
Well, yeah, but
No, I
think
know he's
about
gonna
this.
get hired, but I'm talking about winning. The winningest coach, which Shula has right now. He's
Yeah.
the one that holds
right.
that
He would
title
need
right now.
about 2, 3 more seasons at 10 plus wins or more
Yeah.
to get it.
Y'all think he's gonna overtake it, or he's not even gonna get close?
I said he probably not gonna
Especially-
do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to get one of those cushy jobs where somebody like somebody like a Mike Tomlin resign and and you guys go with him. You know, he transitioned over and get those easy 20 wins in 2 seasons or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, he's
I
gonna go
would,
to a cushy
when that day
situation. I don't think
comes,
he's gonna rebuild a team though.
when that day comes, Crypto, when Mike Tomlin hangs up the cleats and the boots and the notepads and the Steelers are looking into Bill Belichick, man, I will
Right.
protest that shit, bro. I will be out there
Right.
protesting, bro. Hell no,
You gonna
bro.
take that plane trip over? You gonna take it? Yeah.
Hell
Hop on
no,
the next
bro.
flight. Get protest.
He can go.
I think
He
it's
can go
not. It's
back to
about a
being the
9 hour
God
flight.
there.
It's a 9 hour flight from the islands to Pittsburgh, man. About 9, 10 hour flight, man. You can go down there to Heinz Field, get a big old ketchup bottle, and just open up a bunch of ketchup bottles and pour it out on the field. That's how you do. You take them Heinz
and
ketchups,
just have a
open them up.
copyright strike on the team.
Yeah, just place a big old red X on the in the middle of the field and say, I don't want Belichick. You
That
know,
one Belichick, no.
no Belichick.
Yeah.
Big old red X in the middle
But
with Heinz ketchup.
That's crazy.
but Belichick seems like the type to almost reach that goal or to accomplish that goal and then just quit. Not quit, but just give up.
Yeah,
Well,
right,
basically quit.
exactly.
Yeah, quit.
He didn't even ask Kraft for nothing. He just decided to say, okay, I'm not even gonna fight it.
Well, think about this: Belichick is getting paid by Robert Kraft right now, so he's not going to be in a rush
Yeah, he's
to.
probably he was getting the last part of his deal, his
Mhm.
extension he got back over before Brady left. It was like a 4 year extension he got after Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Think
he's
about
still
this.
getting
Think
some
about this.
money.
If they paid you $26 million to do nothing, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. That's to do nothing
I'll
though.
be a man, I would be
Hell
on
yeah, bro.
permanent I'll be on permanent leave. I'll be like I got a little all 50 states I have a getaway place. Buy a little timeshare everywhere. Wyndham, what's the biggest timeshare company now? Wyndham Suite, Wyndham. I give me
See,
one of them in every state.
that's the thing about Robert Kraft. Would have loved for Belichick to get another job because he doesn't have to pay all the. If he would have got another coaching job, he wouldn't have to pay all the money. Now he has to pay it all.
Oh, because it terminates once you get your next job?
Yeah.
I
So
thought they
let's say,
still
for
owe
instance,
you the money.
no. So here's how it works. If let's say Belichick would have got, let's say for the sake of argument, we'll do a round number here. Belichick is getting $25 million from New England, right?
Yeah.
And Atlanta hires him for 15. So now Robert Kraft is on the hook for 10.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's all he's on the hook for is $10 million, and then Atlanta's paying him the remainder of that money.
Right.
So now that he doesn't have a job, Kraft is on
Right.
the hook for all $25 million.
Right. Oh, right. Basically voiding out whatever,
Hmm.
if because his new employees basically it's kind of like child support, not child support, or alimony, where your alimony stops with your ex-spouse if you get remarried.
Yeah.
It automatically stops it. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
Makes
like
sense.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she gets
That's
remarried. I
cool.
think it is, right? She gets remarried, not you.
Yeah. If she gets remarried. Yeah. Yeah. If I get remarried, I'm still gonna have to pay, right?
Mm-hmm.
or but if she does, because she's the
Yeah.
recipient.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can go tell the courts it's reduced because I'm in a new relationship. They might adjust it, but yeah, I can try that way.
See,
They probably
see,
can have it redone.
I don't know if y'all know this, Cube. I'm in August. I'm getting married, right? And I don't have to worry about alimony
Oh, for
because
real?
she makes more. Yeah, she makes more than I do, so I don't have to worry about alimony payments.
She's got the prenup ready for you to sign. She said, "Don't worry. Here you go, Aunt. Sign it
Hey, but for real,
before we
that's
get it
what's up, man.
started."
That's what's up.
Yep.
Congrats, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Congrats again, man. Hey, listen,
So,
if I was to marry Oprah Winfrey, I'm not gonna let her force me into no prenup. Let's just give me a cool meal. I'm good. I'm not gonna ask for more.
you
Let's
can
be
put
in
that in the prenup.
California now. Now, I'm gonna ask for way more than $1 million if I'm in California. I'm gonna need at least 10. Get me started with 10, Oprah.
Yeah. That's how messed up it is. People, you go with $1 million in California, people laugh at you and shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. The judge is gonna definitely give me more than that. And $1 million, he's gonna be like, "You sure? You only want $1 million?" He's like, "You need your head examined. I was about to give you 40 million at a minimum, based on Oprah's wealth." You know,
So Q,
I was starting out at 40.
So I do a show called In the Blender, it's for Dolphin fans, and I asked them, what is their Mount Rushmore of Miami Dolphins? So I'm gonna ask you this same question. What is your Mount Rushmore of the Pittsburgh Steelers? It doesn't have to be. It could be a coach. It could be a player, or it could be owner. Whatever. Who is your Mount Rushmore?
I'm gonna start with Troy. I'm gonna go Big Ben, and then I gotta give it to the patriarch of the Steelers. I'm gonna go Mean Joe Green.
Mean Joe Green.
That's in
Joe Green.
Yeah, that's not any particular order. So that's Troy, Big Ben, and Mean Joe Green.
And what's one more? You got 4 members.
4? Oh, it's 4?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, 4.
Man.
You could do Bill Cowher. You could you could do Art Rooney.
Yeah, you can do coach, owner, GM.
Nah.
You can put it. You can.
The players. I'm gonna give it to the players.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to the players.
How about Jack Lambert?
And this one is
Jack Lambert.
Yeah, he's good. But I'm gonna give it to my personal favorite. This player, I don't like him because he's Samoan, not like Troy. I don't like it because I watched him play, not like Troy and Big Ben. And I don't like it, and I don't like him just because he's the patriot of Steve. I like him because he's a really good player who missed out on the opportunity to get a ring, and that's a defensive back. You said his name, Sheik. Why am I blanking on his names right now?
Mel Blount.
Not Mel Blount.
Willie Gay.
Oh, the corner. No,
Willie Gay.
No, not Willie. Hell, not Willie Gay.
I say Mel Blount. Mel Blount was the other one. And Mel Blount was part of the whatchamacallit. Oh, you talking about Rodney Harrison? Rodney Harrison? No, I'm talking about Rod Woodson. Yeah, Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson.
Right.
And he was a damn good corner, man. He was a really good corner. Yeah, Rod Woodson would be my 4th. I like the
Rod
way he
Woodson.
I like the way he was dominant in that position.
Yeah, he was. He was a blanket, man. Man, they called him a blanket.
Shit, like listen, I
could even, you know what? Thinking about it now, I could even say, I don't want to take him up, but I could even say I could switch him around with Kevin Green.
Yeah.
Well, Woodson and Green.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like if I could guess my homeboy who passed away, I could tell you right now, Bill Cowher is going to be on that with Big Chin. He called him Big Chin, Bill Cowher.
Okay, with the
Big Chin. That's what he's calling him, Big Chin.
Big Chin or Lockjaw. Yeah, I used
to funny story.
Lockjaw.
Me and my boy, we used to tease Bill Cowher because we all see him on TV, right? And we call him, telling him he's about to do a cipher right now, bro. He's about to spit. He'd be spitting when he scream at his players. So we call him cipher.
I used to call him Sergeant Slaughter. He looked like Sergeant Slaughter a little bit.
Yeah, he do kind of look like Sergeant Slaughter.
So it's gonna be Bill Cowher, Mean Joe Green,
He does got the Sergeant Slaughter look.
The defensive end, the defensive tackle who just retired a few years ago. I can't think of it. Harris.
Defensive tackle.
Number 92.
Al Harris.
Oh yeah, Harrison. James Harrison.
James Harrison. Yeah,
James Harrison. Okay. Harrison.
And then
Debo. Talking about Debo.
Mm-hmm. And then he'll probably go Jack Lambert.
Okay.
Yeah. I was know Jack Lambert was crazy.
That man had no teeth.
Yeah, I really thought he was crazy. That dude's crazy on the field.
Yeah, he definitely was.
He
missed a few. He missed a few dental appointments in his lifetime. I would say that. Yeah.
A few. He looking like a hockey player and shit.
Right. That's what I said.
Yeah,
all hockey players, they don't have
typical look of a
hockey players don't have dental plans. They skip that part.
Oh man, but once again, man, Q, I appreciate you for coming on here, man. We're gonna wrap this up. Appreciate.
I'm honored to be on the show, bro.
We appreciate you, Q.
Hey, Crypto. Thank you, Crypto.
Chopping it up about the Steelers, man.
And we're honored to have you on here, man.
Just let me know if anything, bro. Y'all need me on another show? Yeah, hit me up, Jake.
Yeah, for sure, man. And listen, man. If Tua doesn't stay, whatever, I hope you do.
Oh, hey, you know what? Before we go, man. During this time, I told you I was hella busy, for a couple, these past couple months, and every time I get the time, I just hop on YouTube and I see T.F.T.G's live. I hop on, I say what's up, and I just leave it on. I don't say anything else. Just leave it on. I go about my day. I put it on a speaker and I just play it. And
okay, that's what's up.
I just laugh. Yeah, I just laugh, bro. Because usually I'm engaged in the chat, but right now I don't even have the time to engage in the chat. I just listen, bro.
Yeah, I understand, man. No, but either way, like you come on once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you stay permanently. Because you're a great addition, man, to the community. You know what I mean?
For sure, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I even see you on Reason's channel. And I see you on Reason's channel, but I can't say nothing because he's got me blocked. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Long story.
Yeah.
But either way, I still. Yeah, shout out to Reason. So. With that being said, man. Fins up and go Steelers, man. Hey man, hopefully you guys get that number 7, so y'all be on your own with 7 titles.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Always. Hey.
Y'all the first one with 6.
Now hit that like button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they first one with 6. I thought they already had 7.
No, we got 6.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all the first one to get 6. Y'all the first one to get 6.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Before New England got their 6. Yeah. The first.
Y'all would have been the first one to get 5 if it wasn't for that fucking guy throwing the interception at the Super. It was 2 interceptions in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, O'Donnell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Neil O'Donnell. Yeah. Yep. He threw them 2 picks to freaking and the Dallas Cowboys. Like, man, what the heck? Yep. They would have already had 7 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that one.
But they would have been the first one to get to 5 instead of, I think it was Cowboys or San Francisco was the first one to get to 5.
Yeah, I think Niners
Yeah,
San Fran. To get 5.
Yeah, Niners got the first. Yeah. Then Cowboys got 5 right after them, the year after them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about the no? The Packers were.
Well, the Cowboys won back to back
years later.
So that must have been 4 and 5 for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then San Francisco. No, actually, no, they won 4. It was 3 and 4, right? San Francisco won their 5th title, and then Cowboys won their 5th title right after that. Because remember, they went a year without going to the Super Bowl in between those back-to-backs. San Francisco went in between. They went 3 out of 4, and San Francisco was wedged in between those two and the one. They won at the end. They got their 5th one after San Francisco. So they got 2 in the 70s, 2 in the 90s. San Francisco won their 5th one, and then Cowboys won their 5th one.
Wait a minute, I thought San Francisco won like in the mid '90s, like in '96 or something.
Yeah, on the 80s,
yeah.
Against the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers, and
Dallas never won no more after that.
Yeah, no, they won one more. Remember, Deion Sanders won back-to-back Super Bowls, one with San Francisco and one with the Cowboys. If you remember,
with the Cowboys. No, I don't remember. What you talking about?
Yes.
The
Deion
Sanders did.
Deion Sanders, yeah,
he
won back-to-back. He won back-to-back
them.
Super Bowls. Yeah, he won his first Super Bowl was with San Francisco 49ers, and then the next year he won with the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, yeah, because he did win with 2 different teams. Yeah, I do remember winning 2 different teams. Yeah, he won with 2 different ones. Yeah.
He dope if you won with Atlanta too, right? If you won with Atlanta.
No, he never won.
No, he missed out on no. Yeah,
no.
The Atlanta.
I'm saying,
they went to the Super Bowl after he left.
It would have.
After
it would have been dope if you won.
Oh yeah,
if he'd won with Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if he'd have won that. Yeah, if he'd have went there and they would have actually won that game against that Vikings. You know, that's crazy. Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, that would have been something. He'd been the first player to win with 3 different teams, and you know,
it'd actually be a major factor in those wins.
Yeah,
that boy could play some football.
Yeah,
right.
Deion Sanders,
yeah, being a major factor in each one.
Hey, what do y'all think it is on a non-related topic? Reese's peanut butter milk.
Oh, that's pretty good. I made that before. I made it before.
That's gross.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Milk? No.
Yeah, peanut butter milk. Yeah.
Chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, peanut butter milk is pretty good. Oh yeah. If you add chocolate to it, it's even better. It's gonna be sweet as hell.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I used because they usually have a milkshake. Milkshake that make out of peanut butter. Yeah, it would sound dope. Yeah, milk.
Yeah, you whip it up real good. It's gonna be real sweet though, but it's good. It's a nice dessert.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Reese's peanut butter milk and the milkshake. We just dump a bunch of vanilla ice cream in there. Yeah, I would do it.
So anyway, God bless y'all, man. God bless you, Q, man, and your family, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Appreciate
just
you.
Just hang out for one more second backstage. We're about to wrap this up. All right, see y'all, man.
All right.
All right. Yep. Fins up, everybody.